I'm Second Lieutenant Madison Marsh, crowned Miss America 2024. So I was born and raised in Fort Smith, Arkansas, so it's like a little-ish town on the border of Oklahoma. My entire family has had such a huge impact on my life. My mom is obviously a very big one. She passed when she was 41 from pancreatic cancer. So having that, my last year of high school, kind of obviously changed my entire life. I was really struggling with this idea of grief and then getting yelled at in the military every day and not having any of these things that I was used to. I've spoken a lot about, what it looks like to grieve, and really I had poured so much into school, to flying. I went from being like 50th in my class to number 2 within a semester at my high school because I didn't know what to do with my emotions. And then I got to the Air Force Academy and all of those little things that I was doing weren't there anymore. And so then I needed to find something else that I could pour into. And so I watched my cousin compete in pageants and I thought, that would be kind of fun to get to be a part of. It looks like it could help me a little bit. And then I'd really started to see what pageants stood for me. And it was really an avenue to do community service and leadership and a lot of this public speaking to help set me up for the rest of my life. I think the Air Force really tries to provide a lot of avenues, whether it's becoming an officer and going through that entire path of going to college, or even for the rest of the force trying to send them back to school for different forms of higher education. That is such a big thing for the Air Force, to educate their members. And then another part is community service. Obviously you're serving your nation by putting on the uniform, but you get to serve in Miss America in whatever way you see fit. In order to compete, you have to have a service platform. And so mine has been the Whitney Marsh Foundation, and it's a nonprofit I started about 5 years ago in memory of my mom. And so I've had this entire journey of getting to use that to promote to other people, to serve outside of my uniform. And then I think the last biggest piece is leadership. You serve in a very obvious way as a leader in the military. No matter what rank you are, no matter where you come from, no matter what you look like, you are a leader in the military. And we get to do the same thing in the Miss America opportunity. And that's a big part of my personality, so I do feel like I can serve in both of those roles and they do not in any way take away from one another. And so I think knowing that you can join the military and you don't have to give up very vital parts of your personality to serve, that's been the biggest part for me as being Miss America and Second Lieutenant Marsh. Getting to show other young women you can break whatever stereotypes that you want to, because the only person that defines what you do is you. And if that means stepping outside of the box, throwing all the stereotypes to the wind, then do it. I challenge other women to just do what you love. The diversity and the things that you love and what you bring to the table is what makes our forces stronger. And recognizing that and being able to pour into those areas of your life will make you a better leader. And so for me, not letting go of the feminine side, not letting go of being Miss America or all of these other avenues that I care about have enabled me to stand up a little bit taller and help the other people that stand beside me.